Volvo XC90 T8 twin engine hybrid. It's a powerful car, but we will see exactly how powerful and more as I talk you through its interior, exterior, practicality, driving dynamics, comfort, and much more. So stay tuned. Here at the front, the XC90 greets immediately with this large grille, these chrome stripes running throughout. You can play a musical tune on them and it feels really nice. Got this big Volvo badge, classic arrow as well, and you got your camera for the reverse camera system. I'll show you later. Move on, you get a Thor's hammer headlights, which still look absolutely phenomenal. This car is a 2016 model, but still, if you look at it, it looks fresh and new and exciting. New down, this is the R design. You get some sporty bits of design down the side. This car is the T8, so it's a plug-in hybrid. Your electric charging there. The wheels on this particular car is a bit small, 19 inches, but the size of this car is better suited with 20s or even 21s. You get your R design proof there, and big door mirrors, good for visibility. On an SUV you get chrome throughout and black tower rear windows, sporty and elegance combined. And you also get chrome stuff on the roof there, panoramic sunroof as well, again black tower windows down back. And even from this angle, this car still looks like it's brand new. This design has aged very well indeed. You get Volvo written as space letters. Other manufacturers are now copying it. Say Ford, BMW, they are now copying this style, but Volvo was the one who probably started it all. Yeah, T8 twin engine, inscription model, all-wheel drive. This is a very high spec car. Thanks for lending to me. You also get twin exhausts at the end, and they are not fake, real exhaust. So overall, this car scores very well in the looks department. As you can see, this car is a 7-seater. So in 7-seater mode, with my bag stored there, you still have quite a bit of room, so you can carry 7 passengers and some luggage with ease. You also get some storage down the sides, first aid kit there. You also get some underfloor storage where you can store the car's charging cables. Now, good thing about this is that the seats can be folded from here. You don't have to walk around. You just pop this headrest, pop it down, and there you go. And now you can see it's a it is flat low bay, and now the boot is absolutely huge. And if needs be, you can also fold the middle row down, and for that you would have to walk around because it's even for my long arms, it's too far to reach in. But this car is really practical, and you can see for the rearmost passengers you get cup holders on both sides, and for the seats folded you also get hooking points there as well. It's really well thought out by Volvo. Well done. Now, it's one special thing about this particular car. Have a look for yourselves. This, see outside, it's a white paint scheme, but once you open, you're greeted by this absolutely fantastic sort of tan color, and it goes really well with the white outside. And just look at this interior, absolutely fantastic. It's a sense of occasion every time you get into this car. Another thing I like about Volvo as a whole, that if you spend the money to buy a high spec car, you get your money's worth. Just look at this key leather on it. The color of the leather matches the color of the leather on the seats and bits of trim in the interior of the car. Amazing. Now, once you are sat in these absolutely fantastic seats, Volvo make the best seats in the car industry. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. And you look in front of you, you see this beautiful steering wheel with again sportiness and classiness combined. Volvo badge proudly in the center. You controls for your digital screen, will show you a bit later on. But overall, the quality in this interior, if you can hear that, is not up to the standards of the price of this car. These are parts you see and you feel the most. However, that being said, this part where you actually touch the most, where you put your arm and the center console, those are far better quality. So Volvo has, I think, sort of chosen where to spend the money more and where to cut it back a little bit, and I think it does work well. And on the left side there you get a large air vent, and then you get the screen flanked by 2 air vents, and you get your climate controls inside the screen. However, you do have some physical buttons, so for your hazard lights, for your demisters and your audio controls. Moving down, you get this rather lovely gear selector. Now BMW does have some crystal options, but Volvo again had it 7 years ago. And then you start the car through this. I've mentioned this before, how I love this effect. I can just keep doing this all day. Same goes for the drive mode selector. There's your hand braking, your auto emergency braking. You get 12-volt socket there. You get some storage under there. You also get some storage under here with cup holders. So overall it's nicely packaged. Moving down to the passenger side, we get door bins, and the door bins, well, are adequate, let's say, for a car of this size. And you also get some beautiful door handles, absolute treat to operate and just touch. Again, quality. Volvo has chosen where to spend the money. However, I think one area where they've fallen short are the control stalks rather coming off the steering wheel column. They feel rather nasty and cheap, and you touch them all the time. But again, also this, before I forget, this frameless soft mirror again adds to the sense of opulence and quality in this car's cabin. And overall, I am quite impressed by what this car feels like and what it is like to sit in. Start the car, you put your foot on the brake, you simply twist this knob, and the car starts up without a sound, which is rather good, because again it adds to the sense of opulence and quality and classiness. So now we can talk about the digital driver's display. Now this is from 2016, so again this is quite dated, but it still is nice to look at and works well. You can control it using these buttons here, and you can have your navigation and things like that shown to you. Also, the central screen again is fully a touch screen, so for climate control you press that little man there. If you remember, Volvos of old had physical buttons for the climate control and in the shape of a man, but now they've incorporated that into the screen. The screen does work well, but again, while driving, you're always on the road, and then you can't see the screen, so you have to look down. That means your eyes are off the road, which is not good for safety reasons. That's my only issue. Otherwise, the quality in this car works like works good, let's say. So to start the car, you put your foot on the brake, you simply twist this knob, and the car starts up without a sound, which is rather good, because again it adds to the sense of opulence and quality and classiness. So now we can talk about the digital driver's display. Now this is from 2016, so again this is quite dated, but it still is nice to look at and works well. You can control it using these buttons here, and you can have your navigation and things like that shown to you. Also, the central screen again is fully a touch screen, so for climate control you press that little man there. If you remember, Volvos of old had physical buttons for the climate control and in the shape of a man, but now they've incorporated that into the screen. The screen does work well, but again, while driving, you're always on the road, and then you can't see the screen, so you have to look down. That means your eyes are off the road, which is not good for safety reasons. that's my only issue. Otherwise the quality in this car works like a works good, let's say. Now back here I have more than enough room for my head and for my legs. My only gripe is that I'm a tall person, so it's fine for me. I can see over this head, but if it's shorter than your view, it's totally blocked. But apart from that, it's nice and airy because of this sunroof, and it's quite a wide car, so you're not competing with other passengers for shoulder room or shoulder space. However, quality, again, back down here, again, it seems like Volvo has picked and chosen. Quality here, absolutely great. Quality here, not so much. Also on this car's high spec R-Design car, you get this little screen back here for your heated seat controls. Car's off right now, so it doesn't work, but it's a good screen. It operates very well, responds to your touch nicely. You also get some physical controls and a 12-volt socket down there. This little hump in the floor might eat into a space, but I don't think it's an issue because of the wideness of this car, which is already mentioned. So overall, I'm quite impressed with the back of this car. So driving the XC90 T8 R-Design, first impression is that even in sports mode or power mode, as this car calls it, it's quite comfortable with bumps. You hardly feel anything, but the main issue with this car's driving performance or traveling in it is the noise. It's quite a bit of it coming. This car is not traveling at high speed right now, but there's quite a bit of noise. Good noise too from the powerful engine, but bad noise as well that'll hurt your ears. But the acceleration of this car is phenomenal, backed up by the electric motor, and technology as well is good. The screen is angled towards the driver, which means that it's easier to use. Oh my god, there you go. It's a big heavy 7-seater, but it does go well, and that's a big plus point for this car. One annoying thing about this Volvo is that for the gear selector you have to press it twice for it to actually do anything, even forward, backwards, whatever. It's just time consuming and unnecessary. However, the reversing camera quality is quite good. So, for my verdict of the T8 twin turbo hybrid Volvo XC90, well, it's a good car, it's good performance, good technology, good looks, good practicality. It's not let down by some quality shortfalls in some areas. Therefore, it gets a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Goodbye.